of Charles Darwin. Charles Robert Darwin, the 12th of February 1809 to the 19th of April 1882, was an English naturalist, geologist and biologist, best known for his contributions to the theory of evolution by natural selection. His book on the origin of species, published in 1859, is considered one of the most influential scientific works ever written and is the foundation of modern evolutionary biology. Darwin was born in Shrewsbury, England, to a wealthy family. His father was a doctor and his mother was the daughter of a famous potter. Darwin showed an early interest in natural history and collected insects and minerals as a child. In 1827, he went to the University of Edinburgh to study medicine, but he soon realized that he was more interested in natural history than in medicine. In 1831, he dropped out of medical school and enrolled in Christ's College, Cambridge, where he studied theology. However, he continued to be more interested in natural history than in theology, and in 1835 he graduated with a degree in Bachelor of Arts. In 1831, Darwin was invited to join the crew of the HMS Beagle as a naturalist on a 5-year voyage around the world. The Beagle's journey took Darwin to South America, New Zealand, Australia, and the islands of the South Atlantic. During his travels, Darwin collected a vast amount of data on plants, animals, and fossils. He also observed the great diversity of life on Earth, and he began to question the traditional belief that all species were created by God and had remained unchanged since the time of creation. After returning from his voyage, Darwin spent the next 20 years working on his theory of evolution by natural selection. He proposed that all species of life have evolved from a common ancestor over millions of years. He argued that evolution is driven by natural selection, which means that individuals with traits that are better adapted to their environment are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on their genes to their offspring. Darwin's theory of evolution was met with resistance from the scientific community and the general public. Many people were offended by the idea that humans were descended from animals, and some religious leaders condemned Darwin's theory as heresy. However, Darwin's theory was eventually accepted by the scientific community, and it is now considered one of the most important scientific discoveries ever made. Darwin's theory of evolution has had a profound impact on our understanding of the natural world. It has helped us to explain the diversity of life on Earth, and it has provided a framework for understanding the history of life. Darwin's theory has also had a significant impact on our understanding of human evolution, and it has helped us to understand the origins of human behavior. Darwin's legacy is still being felt today. His theory of evolution continues to be a cornerstone of biology, and it is being used to develop new treatments for diseases, to conserve endangered species, and to understand the impact of climate change on the natural world. In addition to his work on evolution, Darwin also made important contributions to the fields of geology, botany, and zoology. He was a meticulous observer and a gifted writer, and his books are still widely read today. Darwin is considered one of the most important scientists in history, and his work has had a profound impact on our understanding of the natural world. I hope this biography is helpful. Here's a more detailed look at Charles Darwin's life and work. Early life and education. Born in Shrewsbury, England, on February 12, 1809, to a well-to-do family. Showed an early interest in natural history, collecting insects and minerals as a child. Studied medicine at the University of Edinburgh but switched to theology at Christ's College, Cambridge. Graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1835. The Voyage of the Beagle. In 1831, joined the crew of the HMS Beagle as a naturalist on a 5-year voyage around the world. Visited South America, New Zealand, Australia, and the islands of the South Atlantic. Collected vast amounts of data on plants, animals, and fossils. Observed the diversity of life, challenging the idea of fixed species. Developing the theory of evolution. After returning in 1836, spent the next 20 years working on his theory of evolution by natural selection. Proposed that all species descended from a common ancestor through gradual change over millions of years. Explained this change through natural selection, where individuals with advantageous traits survive and reproduce, passing them on. On the Origin of Species and Its Impact. Published On the Origin of Species in 1859, initially met with resistance due to its challenge to religious beliefs and traditional views of nature. Gradually gained acceptance within the scientific community, becoming a cornerstone of biology. Had a profound impact on various fields, including human evolution, medicine, and conservation. Darwin's legacy. Considered one of the most influential scientists in history. His work continues to shape our understanding of the natural world and our place within it. His meticulous observations, detailed writings, and groundbreaking theory inspire scientists and thinkers to this day. Additional information. Darwin also made significant contributions to geology, botany. He was a Fellow of the Royal Society and received numerous awards for his scientific achievements. His home, Down House, in Kent, England, is now a museum dedicated to his life and work. I hope this expanded information provides a deeper understanding of Charles Darwin and his lasting impact on our world. Please let me know if you have any further questions or specific areas you'd like to explore. I'd be happy to delve deeper into Charles Darwin and his fascinating life and work. What aspect of his life or theory would you like to know more about? Perhaps you are interested in specific details of his voyage on the HMS Beagle, including groundbreaking discoveries he made or challenges he faced. The scientific evidence he gathered to support his theory of evolution and how it countered existing beliefs. The historical context and reception of his work, including the controversies it sparked and how it eventually gained acceptance. The impact of Darwin's theory on different fields, such as human evolution, medicine, or philosophy. Personal details about Darwin, like his personality, family life, or lesser-known pursuits. Just let me know your area of interest, and I'll provide you with a comprehensive and engaging exploration of that topic. Don't hesitate to ask for specific details or references. I'm here to satisfy your curiosity about Charles Darwin. Darwin is unclear and could have several interpretations. To provide you with the most accurate information, I need some clarification. Did you mean to ask, how did Charles Darwin die? If so, I can tell you that he passed away on April 19, 1882, at the age of 73, from beliefs. In this case, I can explain how his theory of evolution by natural selection challenged deeply held religious and scientific ideas about the origin of species and sparked controversy within the Victorian era. Something else entirely? If you have another meaning in mind, please rephrase your question or provide more context so I can understand your inquiry better. I'm eager to help you learn more about Charles Darwin. Please be specific and don't hesitate to ask for further clarification. It seems you'd like to know more about Charles Darwin, though it's still a bit unclear what specifically you are interested in. To help me better assist you, could you perhaps let me know what aspect of his life or work particularly intrigues you? Here are some prompts to get you started. His childhood and early life. Were you curious about his family background, early influences, or what sparked his love for natural history? His voyage on the HMS Beagle. Would you like to delve deeper into specific discoveries he made, challenges he faced, or the impact of this journey on his theory of evolution? His theory of evolution. Are you interested in the scientific evidence he used, the mechanisms behind natural selection, or the historical context and controversies surrounding his theory? His scientific contributions beyond evolution. Perhaps you'd like to explore his work in geology, botany, or zoology. His personal life and character. What about his family relationships, daily routines, or lesser-known hobbies piques your curiosity? Remember, no question is too specific or too broad. Once you give me a clearer idea of what you'd like to know, I can provide you with informative and engaging details about Charles Darwin and his fascinating life and work. I am excited to share my knowledge and help you learn more about this influential figure in scientific history.